Hey, this is Jake with your state update. Here are the top 5 things you need to know about Oklahoma. The Oklahoma legislature gavelled in yesterday for the special session called by Governor Stitt to deal with tax reform, yet 5 hours later, it was over. The Senate gavelled in at 9 a.m. and then stood at ease so that an appropriation committee could meet and discuss a plan of action. According to Senate Pro Tem Greg Treat, the governor was invited to the committee meeting to present his plan, but Governor Stitt did not show. 5 hours later, the Senate ended the special session for good, adjourning sine die. A short time later, the House of Representatives opened its special session at 11 a.m., filing several pieces of legislation for the special session, though most of these were shell bills designed so that specifics could be added later. While the Senate met in the Appropriations Committee, Governor Stitt held a press conference. He was joined by Speaker Charles McCall, State Treasurer Todd Russ, and tax reduction advocate Grover Norquist. The governor used this news conference to call for a 0.25% cut in the state income tax. Although Pro Tem Greg Treat said, "I don't really know what the governor wants other than what he tweets," the governor's office responded and said the governor has been clear. He wants a 0.25-point tax cut to slow the growth of government. Senate leadership is denying Oklahomans their right to keep their hard-earned money while continuing to increase the size of government every year. FEMA and the FCC plan a nationwide emergency alert test for today, October 4th, 2023. According to FEMA, they're working in coordination with the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, and will conduct a nationwide test of the Emergency Alert System, the EAS, and the Wireless Emergency Alerts, the WEA, today. This national test will consist of 2 portions, testing WEA and EAS capabilities. Both tests are scheduled to begin at 2:20 p.m. Eastern, that's 1:20 p.m. Central. The WEA portion of the test will be directed to all consumer cell phones, while the EAS portion will be sent to radios and televisions. According to FEMA, the purpose of this test is to ensure the systems continue to be an effective means of warning the public about emergencies, particularly those on a national level. In case the October 4th test is postponed due to widespread severe weather or other significant events, the backup testing date is set for October 11th. Many have taken to social media to implore their followers to shut off their cell phones on the day of the test because they believe it's part of a broader conspiracy to exert control over the population. FEMA continues to claim that this is simply a routine test of the emergency warning system. However, there are those claiming that it will emit a wireless signal that will somehow activate graphene oxide or nanoparticles in the body. This is based on theories that claim that the vaccine contains various materials, such as graphene oxide or other nanoparticles, that can interact with wireless communication technology. They claim the material, when activated, can allow the government to control and monitor people. In a historic move, the U.S. House of Representatives voted 216 to 210 to oust House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Republican Representative Matt Gaetz of Florida successfully kept his word to remove McCarthy from the Speaker's chair after Gaetz alleged McCarthy had made too many deals with Democrats to fund the war in Ukraine. 8 Republicans joined with the Democrats to vote to remove McCarthy. This did not include Oklahoma's 5 members of the House, Bice, Burkeen, Cole, Hearn, and Lucas. And finally, there are storm threats today in Oklahoma, a level 3 enhanced risk for parts of northwestern Oklahoma near Woodward. The biggest threat is for large hail. Western Oklahoma from Woodward to Altus could see golf ball size hail and quarter size hail on the western side of the Oklahoma City Metro. This has been Jake State Update. Be sure to like and subscribe so you're always up to date on what's happening in your state.